Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we appear to be going to defend our realm today. There's a crusade for the Kingdom of Palabia, and I'm wondering, who even is the Pope? Where are you? You're within our territory. Okay, that's very awkward. He rules the papacy, and he doesn't have any territory. So that's very awkward, no doubt about it. We can't dismantle the papacy, can we? No, we have no such option here. So that's very awkward indeed. We'll need to deal with that, but we've also got these factions brewing up. It's mostly populist. There's a Liberty faction there. Let's see what ones are real and what ones aren't. So there's the update. The Liberty faction is not real. None of them actually look to be real. There was a faction that was really close last episode. Well, there's Peasant Rabble in 3 months, I suppose. So there is that. We'll decline this guy for sure. And do we have any additional building upgrades to do over here? We should in Bandama, at least. Yeah, so we can definitely upgrade our Tunnelers Guild there. That'll be fine. So I guess 3 months until this Peasant Rabble. But Peasant Rabble isn't a very big threat. So I think that we've got time to do another conquest before this crusade fires up. And the question is, what are we interested in taking? Well, are we truced here? We are. Okay, that is fine. We could go after, like, these three. We could do, like, forced vassalizations out over here. That's probably fine. Wondering about this. Yeah, they're too big to forced vassalize. We don't have any claims out over there. Okay, but that is a kingdom tier realm, so there is possibility here. Most of these guys are not particularly interested in coming to court, but this guy would. Perfect. Okay, so that looks great. This ransom is, of course, acceptable. And so is this one probably? No, it is not. So where was that claimant at? That was this guy. We're going to demand his conversion, 66%. Oh, okay, let's send him a gift. Now demanded his conversion, 76. That's better. He refused. Okay, what a jerk. We're still going to press his claim, of course, but it would have been better if he had not refused. So we're going to attack here. We're going to press his claim. Ooh, double kingdom. Hang on. It is a double kingdom. Okay, awkward double kingdom. But we'll still press this claim. We'll see what we end up getting here. It's going to be interesting. But yeah, we'll press that. And then we're also going to get rid of these. Fairly expensive there. But yeah, these wars will end inconclusively when the Great Holy War starts. That's understood. So we're going to do forced vassalizations out over here. That's all fine. I see these guys down over here. That's interesting. I do want to raise up our forces about here. Men-at-Arms will take 5 months to get there. Ooh, that's going to be rough. Okay, that's going to be really rough. I don't know if we're actually going to get these done before the Great Holy War starts. We'll see. So we've got about 10,000 troops here right now. We definitely want more than this. I want to have like 40,000 here. So this is 30,000 and 40,000. Okay. These are going to need to walk in over here immediately. Well, actually, hang on. Let's not do that. Let's not do that just yet. When are those men-at-arms going to be here? About 50 days? Okay. Just thinking about how we're going to approach this. I think we're going to keep our forces together for right now. Well, they're sieging down over here. Maybe not. We need our men-at-arms here before we can do anything. 100% that is a necessity. We've also got a faction here, of course. This is the Liberty faction again. Okay. I'm going to send this guy a gift. He'll gain 70 opinion of us. He is still interested in being in this faction. I'm wondering what he's got here. We've got granddaughters. Yeah, that leprosy is going to be rough for us in that regard. Okay, let's send some of these guys some gifts. I would rather not fight this right now. But let's see what we've got here. That will cause some people, theoretically, to leave this faction. Okay. Let's do that for now. Okay. So at this point, yeah, this is the Peasant Revolt. A peasant's lot is to serve their lord. And we're going to hop over here and just immediately eliminate them. So we'll raise up a few troops here. Not that men-at-arms are going to do too much. Okay. This is more than enough forces. Way more than enough. Get in there. Finish that off. Perfect. Now, we need to come up over here and make sure that these men-at-arms arrive. There we go. We're going to group this together. I want to split off a siege force at this point. We'll make it be about 10k strong. This is a little bit dangerous. They've got reasonably powerful forces up over here. I'm going to split off a few more. We'll make it be 30k strong. That'll be better. Now, these guys are going to walk down and stack wipe this army. We got to move quick here. Very, very quick. Excellent. So this battle's ongoing. I want these guys grouped together. This war is over, which was expected. We'll enforce those demands. We're to get in over here and fight this force. Yes, show in this guy. These guys are running away. We're going to catch them up over here, though. This is no problem. Beautiful. Okay. So that's going to be worth like 50% war score. We're at 61 here. What is this? What is this war? This just popped in. Okay. For now, we're going to ignore that. I want these guys to make their way up and fight here. We're going to finish this siege. No, I'm not going to promote your legend. Get out of here. We've got a lot of problems right now, and we need to deal with them. So we need to get this siege completed. 7 months on the crusade for the Kingdom of Palavia. Okay. We can wrap up at least some of these in that time. Okay, let's head up over here. I was not expecting it to take 5 months to raise our men-at-arms. That's for sure. And that's a big part of the reason why our time crunch is so big right now. I was expecting 3 months. But we'll see what happens here. This war will be over, and that means that going up here is kind of worthless. We should probably come out over this way instead. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, let's wrap up this war. No problem. And this war, would he be willing to... How far away is he from this? 24 reasons? Okay. We're going to hop over this way. This war is now over. We'll enforce those demands. Perfect. Cool. So we're at 50% war score here, 65 war score here, -3 here. We can just start a slow siege here for right now. That'll take 12 months. We don't actually want it to take that long, of course. We've only got 4 months here. These wars will end inconclusively after a while. So, it's okay if they end inconclusively. That said, if that's going to happen, then we're going to want to preempt it. So I want to head down over this way. There's a lot of castles over here. Where are their forces? Down over this way? Noted. I want to head up over here. If we have to be inconclusive, I'd rather be inconclusive on these two and not this one. But it's going to be only 3 months, so we probably are going to be inconclusive on all of them. If we had a couple of extra months, it would be amazing, but we don't. So that is sad. It took us a very long time for our men-at-arms to get here, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, so we're going to get that finished. I'm going to split this force in half, and we're going to have half and half on our sieges here. But we've only got 50 days on this crusade. Why does this crusade even exist? Who is even in this? 3 grandmasters. None of them actually have soldiers. I don't know if that crusade is actually going to fire. They claim to have 1,100 troops, or 11,000 troops, rather. But I'm not sure that they do. Why are you not moving? I told you to get over here, I thought. Whatever, that's fine. So I'm not convinced that this crusade is actually going to fire. We'll see. Launches in 21 days. Okay, 98% here. That is unfortunate. we're going to have to hop down over this way. And we've only got 15 days here. Yeah, if we had 2 more months, this would have been so much more clean. 3, 2, 1, and 0. The Crusade failed. Okay, so they chose not to fire it. Perfect. That's really good for us. That, of course, means that this war is over. And we'll enforce those demands. And then we'll come down over here. And we'll continue to work on these wars. So yeah, the Crusade not firing there is really good for us. Excellent. Now, they have a fair amount of forces down over this way, but we're going to knock one of these units out of the war. Or some of these units, perhaps. Yeah, this is a ticking war score, but this war ends, so we'll enforce those demands, and now we'll head up to Sambal. We're capping their capital up over here. We'll see if that's good enough. It may or may not be. It's going to be reliant on captures, though. What do we get? Nothing. Okay. That's fine. We're going to head out over this way. They're just chilling down over here, and that's doing absolutely nothing for them. Of course, this war exists, and he is 13 reasons away from accepting, ticking war scores on our side. So we are going to allow that to proceed. I'm going to walk up over here. I'm a little concerned, perhaps, about going here. Maybe I shouldn't be. They're showing no signs of wanting to come up this way. Okay. No, I don't want to promote your legend. Get out of here. Cool. So we've got 10 days left here. We're at 36% on this war. Unfortunate that we didn't get any major captures, but that is, I think, fine. What I want to do now is I want to bring this force south and this force south. Come on down here. There you go. And I want to station besiegers here. And we'll get there soon enough. Okay. So we're going to station besiegers, and we're going to walk this direction. I want to station besiegers here as well. And once we finish this siege, these guys are going to head up here and assist. There we go. Now, they are moving towards us here. I am confident that despite their numerical advantage, we will win this battle. We have way better men-at-arms. Yep. As expected. Easy victory. This will end the war. Okay, there we go. So this war is over now, and we'll enforce those demands. And how much of that did we actually get? This chunk out over here. Yeah, that's a little awkward. Now, we've got this guy up over here. He is a really long ways away, and he is sieging out over here. Ticking is now on his side. But he wouldn't accept a white piece. Okay. Well, we'll just have to move up over to here. We'll get there in 14 months. We're not in a friendly area for disbandment right now either. So it'll have to be this way, but we're a really long ways away from this right now. We can raise up additional forces up here, though, and disrupt his attack. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to raise some forces here. We only need around 10 or 20,000 at the absolute most. So let's get some of these going. We've got 5K. This is 10K. And yeah, he's going to finish that siege. That's understood. 15K and 20K. This'll do. So I want to move down over this way. And we're going to need to occupy these territories, right? It's going to be some slow sieges, no doubt about it. Dynasty Legacy right now? Okay, we could definitely grab, say, Kin here. Cool. And we are above our vassal limit. We'll deal with that after this one. Okay, I'm going to station besiegers here, and we're going to wander up this way. That'll be fine. This guy stole our holy stick. How very rude of him. Very, very rude indeed. So we're going to come take back this area. Then we are going to station besiegers here and head up to here. Cool. So ticking war score is definitely a thing. We occupy up over here right now, which is, mildly awkward, but we definitely do occupy it. And this seems fine. Yes, this is all fine. We've got other problems at this moment. So we've got 7 months on that siege. That seems absolutely okay. We'll station our besiegers here, and we're going to walk down to the war goal. Cool. So we're going to need to take the war goal back, of course, and our other forces will arrive over here eventually. They're sailing right now. So, I mean, it's going to take them a while to get up here. No doubt about it still. But that's okay. We're going to station besiegers here, and let's go down and fight their primary army. I say primary army. This is their only army. So that looks good. We've got all of that under control. And this is the fastest way to get here, really? No, I want to cut them off over this way. And then from there, come in here. This made it so that they couldn't retreat back this way. Perfect. That looks good. We finished up this siege. They're going to go group up over here. And our other forces will be arriving eventually. They're nowhere near just yet, but we've got these guys here. It looks okay. So this is going to be done in 3 months, and in 2 years up over here. That said, we are absolutely eliminating his army here, and their goal is to head up to his capital and start up a slow siege there. So we're definitely a really long ways away. No doubt about that. But the moment we show up, it'll be amazing. This lady is claiming Punjab. Okay, whatever. I really don't care. We're going to move over this direction. Looks good. And yeah, this is solidly under control at this point. There's a dangerous faction. We need to exit this war, of course. And we need to get our units put down. So where are they right now? Oh, they're only embarking here. Ooh, that's going to take a while. Cool. So we're going to move these guys down over here. Take back the war goal. Our message was convincing. Cool. I didn't actually expect that. That was a low chance. How are we doing on this siege? Yeah, 2 years on that. And 17 months over here. We don't even have a siege leader here right now, and that is, of course, awkward. We'll pay to recruit this guy, and we'll put him in there. So now we'll at least have faster siege events. That said, here comes our combat force. Where's our siege force? A little bit behind. Okay. They're 3 months away right now. So that seems okay. We've got 14 months on this siege right now. And now it's 26 days, even without siege weapons? Or no, we do have some siege weapons here, don't we? No, we don't. Without any siege weapons, 20 days. Beautiful. So we're going to get that back, and this will likely end the war. Very likely. Well, maybe not entirely. 48% war score? Yeah. Now it's 100%, now that the ticking switch is over. Okay, fantastic. So we'll disband those forces. That's dealt with. Okay. Now we've got some other administrative things to take care of here. Specifically, we need to get these handed out. So what kingdom are these supposed to belong to? The Kingdom of Delhi, and I want to have that be separate. So that's going to go to this guy. We'll demand his conversion, which he should accept, and he did indeed. And now we're going to grant him the title Kingdom of Delhi. Excellent. So, that's all fine, but we're still above our vassal limit by 3. Is there anybody we can grant over de jure? The answer is no. So what do we have going on up over here? Where did we get 3 additional vassals from? We got a couple down here. There were 3, I believe, in total there. Oh, there's this guy. Right, there were 4 in total. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So in that case, we definitely want to start combining some of these together. So we've got Wales. Okay. So that is, of course, up over here, and we want to revoke his title, Kingdom of Wales, and that needs to be given to, I'm thinking, Ireland. Like this. There we go. And we can also transfer this vassal over. 3 vassals to rightful liege. Sounds good. do it. You're not transferring? Okay, yeah, looks good. So 2 direct vassals now. That's the correct number. That's what we expect. So next up, let's see who we've got. Well, that hasn't updated, but we've got this guy. So we would like to revoke his title, and that's the Kingdom of Sang. We'll revoke that. And of course, that is going to be out over here. So this kingdom could be combined together with this one. And I think that that's a good idea, actually. So we'll do that. Fantastic. That puts us at 1 direct vassal above. And from here, we need 1 additional kingdom to combine. And that is going to be Norway. Cool. I mean, Norway's up over here. So that is fine. We're going to revoke that title. And that is probably going to be given to Sweden, I think. Or Denmark. Let's give it to Denmark. Okay. So that looks good there. That should solve our vassal limit issue, except we have some de jure vassals to grant. They should definitely go with. Fantastic. So that should solve that particular issue. Now we have potentially a dangerous faction, populists. Do we care? There's also this liberty faction. In theory, this guy should leave it. In theory. Okay. For now, that seems relatively fine. This seems like a reasonable time, actually, to put a cut in here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now that we got all of that dealt with, next episode, we can start cleaning up some of this area, likely out over here, or maybe down this way. Either of those would be pretty decent. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Andy McGar, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Tommy, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.